Really, pricing has two big risks. If we price too high, then we could see it sit on a market for a very long period of time. If the buyers in that market see a big price drop, then alarms go off in their head and they start to think, oh my, is there something wrong with that price? Why would the seller make such an extravagant decrease in their price? So maybe, does it have foundation issues? Does it have roof issues? And these are calls that I get as a real estate agent on a very regular basis when we see big price drops. So we want to avoid going too high and having to have a big correction in the price, as it can cause unneeded concerns in potential buyers in your market. The other thing you need to factor is that if you're priced way too high, most buyers are going to be coming with a loan. They're going to be buying a house and borrowing from a bank to buy that house. That lender is going to have that house appraised. If the house does get under contract and they agree to buy your house at the asking price that you have, but then the appraiser comes later and says, hey, look, this home is $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 less than what you have it under contract for, the buyer ultimately will either have to bring the extra money in cash, or most likely they're going to back out, because nobody likes overpaying for what the market is paying currently for in a home. So these are some things to keep in mind as you're going to get the max price. Is how much time are you going to spend selling and moving the property? We're going to dive into how we do that. And also, does it have a real likelihood of going through once you do get it locked up? And of course, nobody wants to price a home too low, because if you're pricing it too low, then you're leaving money on the table. Could be tens of thousands of dollars, not in your pocket, but in somebody else's pocket.